Yeah, I think when I do it this way, everything gets cropped in my software that I use. I like to do my desktop for video editing because my fingers are too big and too sore, and my eyes, I gotta take my glasses off. So I like to work on my laptop tied to a big monitor and a full-size keyboard and a regular mouse. So I think I'm gonna shoot in this mode. Okay, so here we have, so I used to zoom in, let's see, I suppose I can zoom like this. So here's stain, and in here is where I pour stain. Let's zoom back down. Pour this stain into here so that the edge doesn't get all grouped up. When I take this out to paint, you can see it's just all sprayed and hard. And then underneath here, I keep the paintbrush. Since I'm doing everyday staining for probably 2 weeks here. So I keep the brush in here so I don't have to clean it because this is oil based. And this gets all mucked up. When it gets mucked up too much, you'll just throw it out and get a new one. And then that leaves the can to be in good shape. So we already went through 1 gallon. Halfway through this gallon, that's the empty one. That's the half full one. And there is another one. So what in the world are we doing with all this stain? Let's go take a look. Okay, so we put the new deck on our new, let's try that so I can practice. This is a composite chair. My wife pressure washed that. That doesn't get stained. Here's our custom built, custom designed by me jungle gym. And you can kind of see we got this part stained, we got this part, but the upper part over there still needs it. I did the cross beam. I got to finish the top. This sawhorse, well, not a sawhorse, but call it the horse swing, is in need of replacement. You can kind of see things are getting kind of broken and whatever, so I got to replace this. So we have this to do. Here's the cart that I built, and this probably should get stained, so that's another. This glider was in pretty rough shape. It got pressure washed and it was looking mighty ragged, so we stained this up. It's looking pretty good. So here's the trailer, and this is pressure treated 3/4 inch ply, but you can kind of see it's getting pretty gnarly. So my plan is to take this plywood off, flip it upside down, and then stain that, because I think the bottom side is in probably pretty good shape. But I also gotta like repaint all of that. I'm thinking of making metal supports for that. I gotta put my tube in there so I can put my hand crank to load logs on here. So I have that to work on. So here's my issue with using my cell phone, right? Number one, it's almost as bad as watching paint dry, watching someone paint something, right? So that's like not an interesting video, but I'd even do a little bit, but I'm using my cell phone and I really don't want to get stain all over my cell phone, right? My old camera was just like, well, it's an old camera. It goes where I go and does what I need it to do. But I probably wouldn't, I'm not gonna set up my cell phone to do this because I'm gonna wind up getting stain all over it. So you'll just have to wait until I figure out something else.